Welcome to Zone 6 Picks, your go-to source for daily sports betting predictions, expert insights, and free picks across the biggest games in the NBA, WNBA, NFL, MLB, NCAA, and more. We specialize in delivering accurate, research-backed betting content with no subscriptions, no hidden fees, just straightforward betting advice you can trust. Before we get started, a quick shout-out from my partner Zone 6.
What's up, family? Thanks for tapping in with Zone 6 Picks, where we drop game picks every single day. Straight free picks, no pay for play. If you like winning, this is the zone you need to be in, Zone 6. Just show the channel some love, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring that bell so you don't never miss a money play. Let's eat.
Thursday Night Football brings us an AFC East showdown under the lights in Buffalo, as the Dolphins head north to battle the Bills. Miami is still searching for its first win of the season, while Buffalo is rolling behind Josh Allen and a red-hot offense, and both teams know how much early momentum matters in this division. Let's dive into the matchup and see which side holds the edge against the spread. What up, Zone 6 squad, and welcome back. This Thursday night, the Miami Dolphins travel to Highmark Stadium to take on the Buffalo Bills in a primetime AFC East showdown. Buffalo comes into this game 2-0, while Miami is desperate to avoid an 0-3 start. Both teams are on a short week, but the storylines point in very different directions. Buffalo enters with momentum after a dramatic 41-40 comeback win over the Ravens and a convincing 30-10 victory against the Jets. Josh Allen is in rhythm, leading an offense averaging nearly 450 yards per game with no turnovers through 2 weeks. The Bills' ability to attack vertically while also balancing the ground game has made them one of the most efficient units in the league. Miami, on the other hand, has stumbled. A 33-8 blowout loss at Indianapolis, followed by a 33-27 defeat to New England, has exposed issues with discipline and execution. Turnovers and penalties have put the Dolphins behind schedule, and quarterback Tua Tagovailoa's efficiency metrics have suffered as a result. Injuries also shape this matchup. Buffalo will be without linebacker Matt Milano and defensive tackle Ed Oliver, two key pieces in the middle of their defense. Cornerback Taron Johnson and Cam Lewis are questionable, but if either suits up, it helps stabilize the secondary. Miami is missing tight end Darren Waller, corner Storm Duck, and safety Ifeatu Melifonwu, with wide receiver Jalen Waddle questionable. Reports suggest he's trending toward playing, but even at less than full strength, his presence is critical. Without him, Miami loses its ability to stretch defenses opposite Tyreek Hill. The head-to-head history has been one-sided. Buffalo has won 6 straight against Miami, including both meetings last season by double digits. Sean McDermott's staff has consistently adjusted to Miami's motion-heavy offense, forcing the Dolphins into stagnant second halves. For Mike McDaniel, the challenge is finding new wrinkles on a short week against a defense that has proven it can disrupt his scheme. From a betting perspective, the market reflects Buffalo's dominance. The line opened Bills minus 10.5 and was pushed as high as minus 12.5 before some sharp money came back on the Dolphins. As of now, most shops hover around minus 11.5 with a total near 50.5. Buffalo has already covered in both of its games this season, while Miami is 0-2 straight up with 1 non-cover and 1 near push. Public money leans heavily toward the Bills, while sharper bettors are waiting for inflated numbers to grab value on the underdog. The keys to this game are straightforward. First, Miami's offensive line must hold up without Oliver and Milano applying interior pressure. That opens the door for Devon Achane to create chunk runs, but it is difficult to sustain drives against a disciplined Buffalo secondary if the Dolphins can't stay balanced. Second, Buffalo's ability to generate explosive plays will stress Miami's banged-up defensive backfield. If Waddle plays, Miami has a chance to keep pace, but the quarterback edge in primetime still belongs to Allen. Third, turnovers and short fields matter. Buffalo has been clean, while Miami has been sloppy. That contrast usually decides Thursday night games. When projecting the outcome, all signs point toward Buffalo continuing its run. The Bills are at home, riding momentum, and catching a Miami team struggling with both health and consistency, while Buffalo's defensive absences might allow the Dolphins to move the ball early. Over 4 quarters, the Bills' efficiency, depth, and quarterback play should separate them. The most likely result is Buffalo controlling the pace, forcing Miami into a pass-heavy script, and capitalizing on mistakes. I project Buffalo to win 30-17, covering numbers up to -11, while also leaning under the posted total. Unless the spread balloons back to minus 12.5 or higher, the Bills remain the sharper side. That wraps up our breakdown of the Dolphins and Bills' Thursday night showdown. Buffalo looks primed to keep the upper hand, but every divisional game carries its own surprises. If you found this analysis helpful, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to Zone 6 Picks, and turn on notifications so you never miss a breakdown. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Who do you think covers the spread? I'll be back with more picks and insights all season long. So stay locked in, let's eat.